Welcome everyone to the Impalas final for position 1 and 2. In blue we have the Free State team, the Free State Hackers, and in white we have the Western Province Fillies. Western Province start with a bit of ascendancy here. This is the Masters IPT, the final day, the medal matches here at Menlo Park. And we're watching all these games as they come. This is the fourth game of the day so far here at this field. We just had a game between the Western Province Mustangs and the Southern Gauteng Mustangs men that finished 1-0 in favor of Southern Gauteng in what was the middle game there, position 1 and 2. And now we're bringing you this action here as Western Province look to start the game quite strongly here. Making lots of connection passes, playing through the midfield. Ball into the circle. Comes off the Western Province attacker's foot, which means it will be a 16-yard hit for the Free State team. Now Free State looks to use their possession. Intercept on the left side of defense by Western Province Fillies. Lots of early tussles here in this game. Both teams wanting to be sure that they set the tone in this final and hopefully score early in the running. Long ball aimed at the center of the circle. Well managed and intercepted by the Western Province defense. Some good interplay in the midfield area with some one-time passing. That allows the Western Province team to create some momentum down their left-hand side of the attack. Counter-attack here for the Free State team. Not trapped or received cleanly. Once again, Western Province looking to stamp the authority in that midfield area. They've had a bright start here, have Western Province. Lots of ball possession, some good interplay. Just will be wanting to get the ball in the circle and try to see if they can ask some questions of the Free State team. Good aerial ball there by another former national player, Cornell. Well intercepted by Western Province. Looking to build up play again from the deep areas and get some good quality entries into the opposition half. Ball's floated into the 45 there, well received on the post up. Another good piece of attacking play there. Western Province trying to be forceful in that area, wanting to score the early goal here. And start themselves in a good way in the Impalas final at Masters IPT 2023. Quick free hit. Balls move 5 so it can now come into the circle. Penalty corner for Western Province. Just by applying some secondary pressure in the circle there, they're able to generate a chance. Western Province in the ascendancy here. Free State couldn't get out of their circle quick enough and exposed themselves to a turnover in their own circle. That's the resulting penalty corner. Injection to the top of the circle. Ball slipped left. Forehand hit towards the goalkeeper, who makes a good save on a near post. Quick transfer of play to try keep some attacking ascendancy here by Western Province. It's intercepted by the Free State team, but they can't gather the counter. Now they can, and they start running towards the circle. Circle entry possibly here for Western Province as they run down the right side of the field. Another penalty corner one, just for a careless tackle by the Free State defender there as the Western Province attacker entered on the right side of the circle. Another opportunity for Western Province to score an early goal here, particularly as they've had a lot of possession and attacking opportunities in this first quarter. Slight miss push there at the top of the circle by Western Province, but they still have the ball. Now the ball goes over the baseline. Long corner here for the Western Province team as they carry the ball into the circle. Slight miss kick by the goalkeeper gives the Western Province team a second opportunity to take a strike at goal. They're unable to capitalize. Ball's played straight into the circle. The ball must move 5 meters before it enters the circle on those free hits. And so the position is changed over in Free State to get the free hit out. As they look to build the counter attack here. Slowed down by Western Province, but at least they still have possession of the ball. Free hit not taken at the right place there. Short grip hit into the 23, followed by another short grip hit into the circle. Didn't get into the P-spot region though, well intercepted by Western Province. They now try to create an attack down the right hand side. Looking to use some speed down that area. Plays a ball in field, does the attacker there, but couldn't connect with anyone. Play on the ball here, looking to create something through midfield. Good piece of individual attack there. A former junior national South African women's hockey player. Well defended there by the Western Province team. Free State instigates what is a high press in this corner here, hoping to win the ball back early and very close to the goal. And they do so very well. Ball's played over the sideline by the Western Province defender. So possession will remain with the Free State in a dangerous position here. Ball's transferred across the back. Free State looking to be a bit more aggressive in those areas. They've lost possession and now will be defending against the Western Province attack. Ball's played through the midfield channels from left to right. Down the center of the field is where the action is happening at the moment. Transfer ball there. Nice left side circle entry. Western Province look to change the point of attack and bring the ball out of that corner. They lose it in that transfer moment there, and Free State have a chance to counter attack here. Well held up. Deemed to have been broken down by the Western Province defensive team, so Free State get the free hit inside the half. Sideline hit here for Western Province. Well intercepted again in midfield. Direct ball being searched for by the Free State team. Well intercepted by Western Province. Free State have the ball again though. Down this left side of the field. Trying to get an early pass into the circle. And instead they win a penalty corner. Some good play and consistency in possession by the Free State team has put this Western Province team under pressure. They'll be looking at creating an attacking opportunity here, will the Free State team. As the defensive players from the Western Province team look to kit up. As they prepare for this penalty corner to come in. Not trapped cleanly by the Free State team. But they still have possession and they play a ball across the circle. Lifted dangerously. And deemed to not be safe by the umpire, so there's a 16-yard free hit for Western Province here. They try to play that early to release some pressure, but just turn over possession. Great ball down the left side. Floated into space, and another ball floated into space means the Western Province team are in the attacking 23 and looking quite menacing as the ball's lifted across the face of goal, but is well intercepted by the Free State defense. Early ball into the 23 here. Looking for that circle entry of Western Province. They get it. Connection pass. But good piece of last ditch defending by the Free State team. Turning out of pressure there. And making sure they win the free hit. Aerial ball thrown into space. And very well received by the Free State player here as she commands a carry into the 23, looking to get a shot off, impeded by the defender, and a penalty corner is given. Such a great piece of skill there on the aerial receive. On the run with the open body stance, able to carry the ball forward towards the circle without having to slow down. That created pressure on the Western Province defense. And as a result, the Western Province defense are now facing up against another Free State penalty corner. Injection comes in as well trapped. Straight strike by the Free State team. And the goal is given. First action came off the right foot of the goalkeeper. And the second action then floated onto the outside left foot, which came off a defensive touch. But the ball was in the circle, so the goal will stand. Score stands 1-0 to the Free State against the Western Province Fillies. And this is the Impala playoff final for position 1 and 2. And we have quarter time break. Great time for the Free State team to score. quarter time score was 1-0 to the Free State. Welcome back to this playoff match, the final in the Impalas section of Masters IPT. The women are in play right now. The score is currently 1-0 to Free State, who scored just on the stroke of quarter time there from a penalty corner rebound, and will be confident that they can keep this ascendancy and create more chances. Western Province had a lot of possession in that first quarter, but unfortunately couldn't capitalize from that possession, and now will be looking to equalize as soon as they can in this final, creating some good entries. Great piece of double defense there by the Free State team, who looked to release pressure by playing into the wide channel, but couldn't find the connection there. So the ball will be a sideline hit for Western Province. It's a wonderful pass down the line. They win the free hit and are able to move it quickly, but it's great intercept on the edge of the circle by the Free State defender. Another turnover by the Western Province player, who starts to crab walk along the left-hand baseline and is deemed to be obstructing the ball. So it will be a free hit in favor of the Free State team. Aerial ball is intercepted and a counter attack is launched. Umpire signals that someone has impeded another player, and the Free State player is given a card. Looks to be yellow. So for 5 minutes the Western Province team will play with the numerical advantage as they look to get the ball into the circle. Free hit out is given for a foot by the Western Province attacker. Free State now have the ball on the right side of the field at halfway line. As we see the benches throwing full support behind their teams in this tense game. Taking a look into the field, and an aerial ball is thrown. Well received by the Free State team. Good piece of elimination skills by the attacker, trying to get the ball and force the ball into the circle. But the Western Province defenders are wise to it, and they win the ball back. Free State with a free hit on the right-hand touchline. Another long corner for Free State. She looks to carry and lift the ball off the ground. Playing some 1v1 3D skills. Great defending by the Western Province team and a great receive down the left-hand touchline. As they look to create another attack now. Able to open up the field by pulling the ball from left to right. Great recovery play by Cornell, who's also in the past been known as Floy, as the Free State get a circle entry and take a goal shot here. Just misses the outside of the far side post. And a warning sign to the Western Province team that this Free State team is looking to score more goals today. And are certainly not here to muck about. Ball into the midfield is contested. Ball carried into the right side of the circle. Trying to hit the ball there. Mishit it. And almost made contact with the Western Province defender. So the Western Province team gets the free hit here. Great intercept in the middle of the defensive zone by Free State there. Western Province needing to get out of their own half and create some opportunities high up in the field. As they transfer the ball to the right side of the field and look to make some combinations. Ball's played towards the baseline and received on the baseline. Now looking to see what opportunities can be created from that area. Free State close that ball down and win the free hit. Umpire asking that all players get 5. Make sure they're 5 meters away from the free hit on the dead ball. They can then encroach it as this player has done now and won the ball. Great ball into the circle, just not received. But good counter-attacking play there. Intercepting the ball on the one side and trying to play a dangerous vertical pass to a free player inside the opposition circle. Free State takes this hit out of the right-hand zone. Well won by the Western Province in their left side, and they look to transfer play away from the numbers. Another great piece of defensive cover play by the Free State team means they are on the counter-attack now and create some combination play. Such a wonderful pattern of play there means the Free State team are now down the right-hand side of the field. Circle entry. Tries to play the ball across the circle and can't get it to the far side of the circle. Seems there's an injury. Ball is now with the Free State team on the sideline. One of the players has had to come off. Free State has the ball in the restart here. Looking for a ball into the circle once again. As it flashes across the circle, there's a small intercept inside there. Nice carry down the left-hand baseline. And a penalty corner is awarded to the Free State team, who's been playing with a lot of energy in their attacking third. Lots of combination play and not scared to get the ball into the attacking area early. defensive team deciding who is going to run into which spaces defensively. Ball comes out. Small mistrap at the top of the circle, but the ball is able to progress into the circle. Good defensive running there by the Western Province team, and they have the opportunity to counter-attack, just not received well on the far right side of the hockey field. And unfortunately for the Western Province team, means the Free State team once again have possession of the ball. And are looking to consolidate on their lead. The score is 1-0 to the Free State team. He scored earlier, and now they concede a silly penalty corner, and gives the Western Province team an opportunity here to put some pressure on and have a strike at goal. Western Province will want to score this one and equalize. As a way to even the scores and hopefully get some rhythm back in the game. They will inject the ball from their attacking right-hand side. Which we don't see a lot of these days, so let's see how this goes. Ball slipped short and transferred across the circle. They earn a re-award. And we'll look to get something going at goal, hopefully. Defensive team is set up. Ball goes short and is played across the circle to the injector. Unfortunately, it hits the body of the injector, and that relieves pressure for the Free State team, who get the 16-yard free hit. And for the moment retain their clean sheet. Good piece of skill to exit on the left-hand side using the backhand pass from the Free State left-sided players. Wonderful contest in midfield there by Western Province, means their turnover possession. And look for an attacking entry on the opposite side, which they get right. And another turnover from the Free State team, who have done some fantastic work in defensive recovery and have shown some serious resilience in the defensive part of the game whilst maintaining their lead. Aerial balls thrown into the 23. She carries that ball into the circle, wins the free hit just outside the circle for the first infringement by the Western Province defender. Free hit gets played back and then played forward again by the Free State team, looking to work a bit of space in which they can get the ball into the circle. Ball is hit away by the Western Province team, but the Free State team will be happy to keep possession. In the last embers of this first half, in which the Free State Hackers have scored the goal that gives them the lead. And Western Province are working very hard to stamp their authority on the game and try equalize. Free State remains in possession here. They are wearing the dark blue and green tops. Western Province in the white, with one of their players in possession now. As she scans through the channels, they're able to connect a pass on the wide left. And a reverse stick pass into that left-hand corner. Ball comes up into the circle, but isn't quite picked up by any of their attackers, Western Province. And Western Province now are defending the counter-attack. Some good individual skill here to hold up the ball and win the free hit. Free hit is taken quickly. Looking at a ball into the circle there, but a great intercept on the left-hand side. Free hit. Free State once again have the free hit. Player decides to roll back and create some space for herself before playing the ball into the circle. Well intercepted. Western Province is able to relieve that pressure due to some stick tackles by the Free State team. Now Western Province have possession of the ball and look to transfer to the opposite side. Ball is rolled into midfield and a guard pass is played. Again, nice intercept work there by the Free State team, and Cornell is able to carry the ball into the attacking 23. A free shot at goal she has. Goal saved. A follow-up shot. She didn't make the mistake of mishitting, and the score is now 2-0 to Free State. And that'll be quarter time, ladies and gentlemen. Two 0 is the halftime score. 2 goals to the Free State, 0 goals for the Western Province team, who I'm sure will do a lot of talking now at halftime and figure out a way in which they can get back into this game, as the Free State have been completely dominant in the attacking circle and have defended diligently when they've had to against a spirited Western Province side. Halftime score, Free State 2, Western Province 0. Welcome back to this playoff final, the Impala section of the Masters IPT. In front of you here, after half time, we have the Free State team, they're called the Free State Hackers, and the Western Province team called the Western Province Fillies, going up against each other. The halftime score was 2-0, as you can see. We're back at it here with the Western Province team wearing the white shirts, and the Free State team are in the dark blue and green with the white strip across the middle of their shirt. Both teams have shown some enterprise in the game in terms of attacking play and defensive play. The Free State team have proved to be very clinical in their attacking efforts. As we see another Western Province attack just go out there without any real action going towards the goalkeeper. No goal shot generated from there, as we see the high ball thrown. And well received once again by the Free State team. Receiving in a way to give themselves the best possible chance to play forward and not slow play down. Ball in the midfield here. Strong carry coming through from the Free State player. Turnover won by the Western Province right-sided midfielder. She looks to transfer the ball again into the wide zones. Western Province trying to play down the same channel where the numbers are, and Free State's is able to intercept quite easily there and win possession back. Western Province have the ball, and they look to transfer the ball across the field, accessing the left side of the field now and able to connect from left midfielder to the left forward. Strong carry here on the left side of the field as they get towards the baseline and have a ball at the top of the circle. Goal shot. Goalkeeper slides across the post. Doesn't need to make a touch. Oh no, it looks like she did get a touch with the left boot, which means it'll be a long corner for the Western Province team. Their best chance of this second half so far by far. Showing the right desire as the quarter started to get on the scoreboard and put some pressure on this Free State team, who are currently leading the game 2-0. Free hit is taken. She tries to hold the ball up and make another action. Free hit is given to the Western Province team. They play a small transfer pass to the right side and look to get the ball in the circle, but can't receive it cleanly. And the ball lifts up onto the body of the attacker, which means the Free State team can relieve some pressure here and take the 16-yard free hit. She looks for another aerial ball across to the right side this time, not down the middle, which serves her better as the Free State team now enters their attacking 23 on the right side, but are quickly stopped by the left midfielder and left defender of Western Province. Province now have the ball in possession and are looking to make another attacking entry here as they turn up the gas on this Free State team and look for a goal scoring opportunity or penalty corner, which they do get, and the umpire signals it. Penalty corner set up here for the Western Province team. Whistle blows, which means the ball must come off the baseline now. Wonderful variation. Great save by the goalkeeper there. Would look like for all money she wouldn't be able to stop that, as there was a clean strike on the penalty flick spot at the goal, but she made a good reaction save. There's a reward here for the Western Province team, who have turned up the pressure and are looking to get a goal on the board here. They have a quick discussion to discuss what option they'll be picking this time. As you look at the setup from the top here. Ball's pushed out. Small roll to the left. Well defended by their first wave runner, the Free State. Western Province keep possession of the ball with a sharp intercept on the left foot. Is able to keep the scoreline level. Another penalty corner is awarded now. A lot of pressure on the Free State team now. They had a good first half in which they scored 2 goals. Now Western Province have come out with a lot of purpose after their halftime team talk. They'll need this to go in so they can turn up the tension in the game and get themselves on the scoreboard. It's a good push. Slip left. First time strike going towards the keeper's right foot from the left side of the attacking circle. Well defended. She was ready for that one and she made a solid save. And now they set up to defend the long corner. Western Province takes this free hit quickly. Plays the ball into the foot and takes it quickly once again. Looking to get the ball into the circle early. Great ball across the face of goal. No attack on the far left post to just tip the ball in. She was unmarked. That was a great opportunity for the Western Province team. They've started this quarter with a lot of intent, a lot of circle opportunities, and the Free State have done well not to concede so far and weather that storm. Free State now trying to build up play down the right hand side. Ball's turned over by the Western Province press. They're now looking at how they can create an entry into the 23. Small technical error means the ball rolls off the side of the receiving player over the sideline, and the Free State team have the ball again, although they turn over possession straight away. So no harm, no foul for the Western Province team here. Ball comes into the area and is lifted dangerously onto the Western Province attacker by the Free State defender. Free hit is taken. The ball is moved 5 now, so it can come into the circle whenever the team is ready. Here it comes. She's unmarked on the right side of the circle. A penalty corner is awarded as the player is deemed to have played the ball intentionally over the back line. Another penalty corner for Western Province. Looking to get their first goal on the scoreboard here. Having played the first part of this quarter quite admirably. Another 1-2. And the goal strike, they play the ball around the first wave runner. And the Western Province team are on the scoreboard. The score's 2-1. Still in favor of the Free State team, but now there's a bit of tension in the game as the Western Province team, after all that pressure, were able to convert their chances and score a goal from the penalty corner. They are fully on the ascendancy now as they enter again into the Free State defensive 23, looking to get the ball into dangerous spaces and create another goal scoring opportunity. 16 here for the Free State team. Looking for another cross-field aerial ball. There's a lot of numbers from the Western Province team are pressing the ball where the ball is on that ball side channel. So the space is on the opposite side. Another hit into the area. And again, not able to clear their lines effectively are the Free State team. So they take more pressure in their defensive 23 as Western Province looks to get another goal in here, which would make it a 2-all square game. $16 set up here for the Free State team. They decide to go short this time and play the ball into midfield after 2 aerial passes across the press. They're able to get over the halfway line and create some continuity in possession there. But the Western Province team, as has been the case this whole quarter, are quick to win the ball back and get themselves on the ball and start driving towards the Free State circle. Good recovery there by Cornell, who's played a really good game and showing some of her trademark 3D elimination skills. It's good ball recovery there by the Western Province team. Once again looking to open up the pitch and play the wide passes. Make sure they're moving this Free State team across from the middle of the field where they're more comfortable to defend. A lot of the opportunities from the Western Province team have come from with an attack. So I'm sure they'll keep doing that this quarter as they look to get back another goal, which will make it 2-2. Currently the Free State team lead 2-1. Ball down the left-hand side here for Free State. They look to target the help side of the field and open up to the center. Free hit is given to the Free State team, who managed that phase of pressure quite well and were able to transfer the ball from side to side. They'll need to do more of that as the Western Province team puts them under a lot of pressure. Free State trying to make some moves through that midfield area with some carries, but well defended by Western Province. Wonderful backhand pass to the right-hand touchline here. Player gets her eyes up and looks for another connection as they again look to build width and try and make some circle entries from the wide channels. Free State look to recover the ball and play the ball over distance just to get some of their platform and play a little bit of the hockey in the opposition half. This quarter has been quite brutal on them in terms of defensive work close to their circle. Ball is on the left-hand sideline for Free State. They look to change the channel now and put the ball central. They size up their options down the center of the pitch. The ball is deemed to be dangerous as it lifted up above the shoulder of the waiting defender. Western Province now have possession of the ball down their left-hand channel. As the clock winds down on this third quarter, you feel that Western Province will want to score now and come into the last quarter even Stevens. But Free State defend that amicably and able to ride out that bit of pressure from the Western Province team. And the Western Province team will be proud of that quarter as they got back to 2-1 after being 2-0 at halftime. We'll see after this quarter break what the last quarter and the deciding quarter will have in hold for us. Here we go with the last quarter of this game at Masters IPT. It's the Free State Hackers versus the Western Province Fillies. The Free State team is 2-1 up, and we're 2-0 up at half time, but the Western Province Fillies have clawed back here and scored a goal in that third quarter, the ever pivotal third quarter in field hockey, and are now going to be looking to make sure that they can get back in the game as the Free State gets a circle entry here. Win a penalty corner nice and early. They'll be happy with that. It's a good start. After a difficult third quarter, they'll be looking to bounce back and hopefully score a goal here and restore the 2-0 or the 2-goal swing deficit. Free State will have the injection here. Ball comes to the top of the circle. Straight strike, deemed to be dangerous as it lifted above the knee of the first wave runner. That is not permitted in field hockey, particularly at penalty corner time. Ball cannot be lifted that high if the defender or the runner is within 5 meters of the ball. Nice circle entry here. As she tried to lift that ball away from the defensive pressure, just probably got it too far off the ground, which meant that the umpire had no choice but to give the decision to the defending team. Western Province now have possession of the ball in the middle third of the pitch, looking for passes into midfield. Another great weighted pass towards the right side of the attacking circle. Well intercepted in the end there by the Free State defender. Looking to play long as soon as they can, all the Free State, but just couldn't get that momentum and attack as they would like. And now the Western Province team make a charge towards the Free State circle in search of a goal. Good defensive stuff here from the Free State team, not conceding a corner and able to slow down the Western Province team. But here they come again down the right side of the circle. Free hit in the 23 is taken quickly as they look to go direct Western Province. 2 stick checks there means a penalty corner is awarded to the Western Province team, who once again want to put a lot of pressure on this Free State team with some penalty corner decisions. They scored their last penalty corner, which was a variation where they played it around the first wave runner, back into the middle of the circle, and on a straight strike went straight between the keeper and the postman. Injection comes to the forehand side of the trapper. She makes a fantastic block tackle. 2 stick checks in a row. That means the umpire re-awards a penalty corner in favor of the Western Province Fillies. They'll be looking for a clean injection and trap to give themselves maximum time to get something going at goal. Great first trap. Another variation round the first wave runner. A straight strike coming from the right side of the circle now means the score is 2-2. The Free State team have taken a lot of pressure in the second half, and it eventually told as the Western Province Fillies came back from 2-0 down to make the score an even 2-2 in this final quarter. It's all set up for a beautiful ending here, and is indeed reflective of the stature of the game, that being a final in this section of the tournament at Masters IPT. Now the Western Province team have their tails up and are looking to perhaps get another goal quickly and make it 3-2 in favor of them. They've been chasing the game a long time, and now they're back square at 2-2. Free State looks to transfer the ball across 3 channels there. Just couldn't get that pass across the help side of the field, which has seemingly been open in this second half as both teams look to press directly and throw a lot of numbers on the side of which the ball is placed. We're halfway through this last quarter of this game, and it's all set up for someone to make themselves a hero and score the goal that gets their team ahead. Western Province have the ball on the halfway, looking to create another attack here. Some fantastic recovery play by the Free State midfield. Means they win the ball back and are able to now create an attack of their own. Long ball is intercepted there by the Western Province team. Nice early pass into the attacking 23 by Free State, not able to be picked up there, but they've started to position 1 or 2 players high in the pitch, stretching the opposition defense and asking some questions. should they land the pass in that area, could be an interesting 1v1 situation. Just a reminder that this is the Masters IPT. It's the final day. The medal games, as you've seen today, from early this morning to now around about lunchtime. In this particular fixture, the score was 2-all. The Western Province team were 2-0 down at half-time and have rallied admirably and are now even Stevens. It's 2-all and we have just under half the last quarter to go. Again, Western Province looking for some industry down those wide areas. Defensive 16-yard hit for Free State to look for that aerial pass again, which has worked successfully in the first half, but now just isn't landing in the right areas. And the counter-attack is swift from this Western Province team. We have their tails up and will want to win this game in regulation time. Some of the bodies are tiring now. It's a grueling game of hockey. After a grueling 2 days, the ball's played into midfield now. What can they create here? Transfer pass from right to left, which opens up a lot of space. Good recovery action from the Western Province team. Means they get possession straight back and are looking to control some possession here before they spring an attack. Small pass is intercepted and a long pass is instigated but not connected to the Free State centre forward. Now Western Province have the ball on the left side of the field, just inside the halfway line, considering their options while some of the attackers rotate into new areas. Ball is on the sideline with the Western Province team, who are looking to score another goal in this quarter, having scored none in the first two. Good defensive effort there by the Free State team, as one of the Western Province players is deemed to have obstructed the encroaching defender from the ball, shielding the ball with their body in an unfair way. Free State build play out of midfield there with a strong carry as they look for a high ball that will go straight into the circle. What a fantastic receive there. One wonders if the 5-meter rule would have been useful for her, as she received that and had direct pressure from the defender. Nonetheless, a quick free hit is taken and a penalty corner is given because the Western Province defender did not retreat 5 meters before defending again once the free hit was given. So now the Free State have an opportunity here at penalty corner time to see if they can edge ahead once more. Injection comes to the center of the circle, well trapped. Great strike, but fantastic first wave running there. Got right close and got the stick down on the ground, so as the attacker hit the ball, the stick was on the follow through there, so the ball could not travel further with the clean hit and the power that it's intended to. Another ball into the circle with a good receive. Free State looking to create something here. Got some time in the opposition circle. They'll want to use it. Western Province do some great defensive work there to win the free hit in their favour. Another ball to the width of the field by Western Province. But there's a turnover and Free State are back in possession here. In the dying embers of this game, you have a feeling that the next goal will be the deciding goal. Both teams are looking for it, but also very wise to the fact that they can't be too excited about the goal scored and not defend well. Another ball into good space by Western Province. The free hit is given for a foot outside the circle, so that is going to be a free hit in the 5-yard area. Looking for the ball into the circle of Western Province. It's received on that baseline, but not cleanly. So the Free State will have this restart as we are on the last minute of this game. Ball down the line is played smartly by the right defender from Free State. Center striker runs towards the center of the circle. She's got a free person on the left. The defender bravely puts the stick in the way of the backswing there and wins the free hit. Very tense affair now as both teams looking for that goal that will decide the game and are throwing everything into the defensive efforts. And that will be full time. The final score here at full time in regulation time is 2-2. We will look to see if there will be a further action, such as a penalty shootout, to decide the final winner of this game, as it is a playoff. Back with you shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We officially have our first shootout of the day. This is used to decide games that have been drawn in the 60 minutes regulation time. 5 takers from each team will have a chance to score a goal, starting on the 23 line where the ball is centered right now. The player has 8 seconds to score a goal, as we see the first one by Western Province now. Comes into the circle, pulls the ball right, eliminates the keeper, and scores the first goal of the shootout. As I was saying, each team has 5 opportunities. 5 different players must come and play a 1v1 scenario from the 23-meter line towards the baseline and score a goal. If the goal is not scored within the 8 seconds, no goal is registered. The goalkeeper has to keep the attacker busy and hopefully make a save, as the Free State player comes in now against the Western Province goalkeeper. Good first strike, well defended by the goalkeeper, stepping through onto the goal shot and closing down. Advantage Western Province here, as they've scored 1 goal in the shootout, and in the same amount of attempts, Free State have scored none. Western Province to take the next one. Keeper comes out quickly to the P spot area, commits quite quickly, and the Western Province player just slips it underneath the encroaching goalkeeper and scores their second goal of the shootout. Free State player comes towards the Western Province keeper. She tried to make herself big there, but as she put all her weight up towards her glove side, the attacker is able to slip it underneath her feet and get the Free State team on the board for this shootout. They've scored 1 of their 2 attempts, and the Western Province have a clean slate of 2 out of 2 attempts in the shootout. Western Province player uses her time wisely there, pulls the keeper across the goal and waits for her to commit to an action by going down on a sliding save, which means she cannot now get back up again to make the second save, and she's able to flick the ball into the goal relatively easily. Free State player carries the ball. Right to left side action. Infield pull to her backhand side. And scores the goal. The next taker for Western Province steps up. Western Province have scored all their shootouts so far. Can they make that trend continue? Fantastic diving save by the goalkeeper. Stayed up on her feet a little bit longer this time and was able to make the intercept on the outside of her left side. The scores at the moment showing that the Western Province team still has the advantage, but it'll be all square should this Free State player be able to score her goal. Again, does a fantastic work of getting the goalkeeper to commit to an action, and once the goalkeeper's down, laid across the AstroTurf, it's considerably easier to score the goal, as now there's a lot of goal towards the net side that's open, and the opposite end of the post is normally open. Scores are tied, as the Western Province attacker steps up to take the shot. Free State keeper gets down. And again, the attackers have the presence of mind to lift it above the encroaching goalkeeper, who once they commit to an action, you have to try pick the opposite side of where they are putting pressure on you. Western Province are currently in the lead. This is the last of the 5 shootouts. Fantastic save there by the Western Province goalkeeper with the left-hand glove. And that will be full time. The Western Province Fillies have won this playoff, and they will be receiving the gold medals. This is the Impalas section of the Masters IPT 2023. Hotly contested game, 2-2 at full time. Went down to shootouts, and the Western Province team wins it by 1 goal or 1 shootout at the end, and they go